Hello children, in the previous video we have learned 3.1 exercise of arithmetic progression, algebra standard 10th. In this video we will be learning 3.2 exercise and derivation of formulae of arithmetic progression. We will begin with derivation of nth term of an AP. Derivation of nth term of an AP is formula of an AP. We will be deriving the formula of nth term of an AP. See, we all have learned the arithmetic progression contains the terms T1, T2, T3, T4 and Tn. Tn means nth term. T1 is the first term, T2 is the second term, T3 is the third, T4 is the fourth term. And Tn is the nth term. So T1 is nothing but A, known as A. If we want to know the difference between the two consecutive terms, we have done previously, T2 minus T1 is equal to D. This is known as common difference, which we have done in previous exercise. So if I want to get the second term, this one will come here, D plus T1. And what is T1? T1 is nothing but A. So I can easily write A plus T. T2 is equal to A plus T. I can write here, if I write this way, A plus 2 minus 1 D will remain the same only. If I open this, it will be nothing but the same one, like A plus 2 minus 1 is D, A plus D, that is second term. So I am getting T2 is equal to A plus T2 is equal to here. T2 is equal to A plus 2 minus 1 into D. T2 remember here. Fine. Now I'll go for the third term. Third term minus the second term will give me D. So third term is equal to T2 will come here. D plus T2. But T2 can be written as A plus D. Already D is here. A plus D plus D, which is nothing but A plus 2D. Now, see, T3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2 only, D. So what am I getting here? T3 and here also 3. So this is for third one. Now, if I go for the fourth one, T4 minus T3 is equal to D, common difference. So T4 is equal to D plus T3. And what is T3? T3 is A plus 2D. So D is already there here. And T3 is A plus 2D, which can be A plus 3D. So T4 is equal to A plus 3D, which can be written A plus 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3D. So what I am getting here? 4, and here also I am getting 4. So I can, in place of, see, if you see from the starting, 2 is here, T2 is there, here 2 minus 1 is there. Here T3 is there, here 3 minus 1 is there. And here T4 is there, so here 4 minus 1. So I can easily write, these are natural numbers, so Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the formula for nth term of an AP. So we get here Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. The term formula. Children, please note down. You can pause the video and you can note down. Now we will go for the one example. I hope you must have copied it. Let us go for the example. Children, there is one question. So we say now maths is applied in our daily life. It is rightly said. There is Kabir's mother. And what do Kabir's mother do? Kabir's mother always keep the record of. She keeps the record of Kabir's age. Every birthday. Every birthday. Kabir's aunt is in 10th. Okay. So, how is the record maintained by Kabir's mother? When Kabir was 1 year, his height was 70 centimeter. And when he was 2 years, I'm sorry if I have said age. Kabir's mother keep the record of Kabir's, height. When Kabir was 1 year, his height was 70 centimeter. And when he was 2 years, it was 80 centimeter. And when he was 3 years, it was 90 centimeter. So Kabir's aunt, who is in 10th standard, looking at the graphic record, she said that his height is growing in arithmetic progression. Means every year it is going by 10 centimeter. That means if I want to write down the record of the height, T1 will be 70, T2 will be 80, and T3 will be 90 centimeter. So by the curiosity, she said, I can tell the age of Kabir when he will be 15 years of age. I can tell the height of Kabir when he will be 15 years of age. So at the time when Kabir will be 15 years, what will be the height of Kabir? So from here we can say A is equal to 70 and T2 minus T1 is equal to 10. 80 minus 70 is 10, which is equal to D. So we know D, we know A, and we also know Tn. What will be the height? T15. Means at the age of 15 years, what will be Kabir's height? So by placing the value, we can get here. See, this is the formula which already was written. If I place the value, what do I get? Tn means T15. A. What is A? A is 70 plus. What is N? Here is N and here is also N. So if here it is 15, N will be 15 here. Minus 1. D. What is value of D? 10, correct? So 70 plus 16D, that is 16 into 10. 70 plus 160, that would be, if I add 160, children, addition, there is always problem with your 0, 6, 6, 12, 13 and 230 centimeter. So when the child will be 15 years of old, that time his height will be 230 centimeter. So you understood the application of maths in determining the height of the child when the child will be 15 years of age. Only when the height is growing in progression, then only it can happen. So please note down. You can pause the video and you can note down. Okay, now I'm rubbing it. Now we will be solving first question of exercise 3.2. Let me mention here 3.2, question number 1. Write correct number in the given boxes from the following, which will be written here on the board. Write the correct number in the boxes. Okay. So we have question number 1 of 3.2 exercise. Question number 1. Question number 1 is 1, 8, 15, 22. All these terms which are mentioned at the board are in AP. In AP. So the box is T1 is equal to, you have to fill T2, T3 and T4. Yes children, what will be the answer? I hope everybody know it. Yes, correct Yola? 1, 8, 15 and 22. What will be A? Yes, right, you are 1. And what will be D? Yes. If you want to find out D, you can do T2 minus T1. What is T2? 8 minus 1, which is equal to 7. So here D is 7. Please note down. It's very simple and easy. Okay, we shall go for the second question now. Let me rub only the terms inside so that we won't waste our time in writing again and again. Question number 2 is 3, 6, 9, 12. 3.2, question number 1, second question. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yes. This is very simple. So T1 is equal to be 3, which is nothing but A. Yes. T2, yes, correct, 6. T3, 9, you are again right. And T4, once again, you are right, 12. And if you want to find out D, T2 minus T1, what is T2? T2 is 6. So I'll write 6 minus T1, that is 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. So I'll write here 3. Yes. Now we proceed for the question number 3 without rubbing the boxes. Question number 3, minus 8 and minus 13, if you can try. Minus 3, minus 8 and minus 13. Yes. T1 is minus 3, T2 minus 8 and T3 minus 13. There is no T4 term. of 3.2 question number 1, third question. So A is nothing but minus 3. D we can find here. T2 minus T1. If it is in AP, any consecutive term, if you subtract not only T2 minus T1, even if you go for T3 minus T2, you will get the correct answer. So as it is in AP, so we will get T2 minus T1. What is T2? Minus 8 minus. Now here you should pay attention. This is T2 minus 8 and this minus I wrote here. And what is T1? T1 is minus 3. Here is the mistake usually created by the children. They will consider only this minus. Actually, this minus is of this formula and T1 is minus 3. So when I open the bracket, minus minus will become plus. See, minus 8 minus minus plus 3, minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. Now why minus 5? 1 is minus, 1 is plus. So there will be subtraction, but sign of the bigger number. The bigger number is 8 and sign of bigger number is minus, and therefore we used here minus. So the difference is minus 5. Please note down, pause the video and note down. Okay. Now we go for the next question. That is question number 2 of 3.2 exercise. Question number 2. Now we have to decide whether the following sequence in AP or not. And if it is in AP, we have to find out the 20th term. Question number 2 of 3.2. Decide whether the following sequence is in AP or not. And if it is in AP, find 20th term. So children, the sequence is minus 12 minus 5, minus 2, 9, 16, minus 2, 9, 16, 23. See, it's keeping on. Okay, let us see whether it is in AP or not. And the next term is 30. So let's see. This, yes children, this is T1, T2, T3, T4, T5 and T6. And this is T7. And we need to find out T20th. Okay. T1 is also known as A. So I want to say whether this sequence is in AP or not. We want to find out whether the sequence is in AP or not. So you know very well, in the previous exercise we have done. Let us begin. T2 minus T1. Second term is minus 5. And this minus. The first term is minus 12. So minus 5, minus minus will become plus 12. 1 is minus, 1 is plus, so there will be subtraction. 12 minus 5 is 7. Which number is greater? This or this? Yes. What is the sign? Plus. So it will be plus. And this is nothing but D. Okay, that later on we will see whether it is common difference is there same or not. So I just found the difference between T2 minus T1. Let us go for T3 and T2. T3 minus T2. Okay. T2 is, T3 is minus 5 and sorry, T3 is minus 2 minus T2 minus 5. Now what? Minus 2 minus minus plus 5. So what? 1 is minus, 1 is plus, subtraction. So what will happen? 5 minus 2 is 3. Sign of the greater number is 5. Sign is plus, so it will be plus, and it is 3. Now here the difference is 7, and here the difference is 3. See, T2 minus T1, T2 minus T1. T2 is minus 5 and T1 is minus 12, minus minus plus, 12 minus 5 is 7. Here T3, that is minus 2 minus the second term. Then if you compare these two, they are not same. That means the difference between the two consecutive term is not same, and therefore the given numbers is not in AP. Difference, we can write difference between two consecutive term is not same, therefore the given sequence is not in arithmetic progression. So this sequence is not given in arithmetic progression, and therefore we don't need to find out the 20th term. So question number 2, first sum we are done. Now let us go for the third sum. If you have noted down, pause the video and note it down. Yes, now I am rubbing and writing the next question. The next question is find a 24th term. Let me up. Find 24th term of an AP. Of an AP, and the AP is given, the sequence is given 12, 16, 20, 24. So this is already said that this is an AP. So we don't have to decide whether it is in AP or not. It is already given that it is in AP. So this is T1, this is T2, this is T3, this is T4. As you know, T1 is also known as A. And we need to find out T24th. So if I want to find out T24th, the formula which I will be requiring is, yes children, everybody know, I think, Tn is equal to, yes, A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula which will help me out to find out the term T24th. As I want to find out the 24th term, I want to find out the 24th term. So here, let me compare. A is T1. So I got A is equal to 12. I need to find out D. I know N. N is 24. Yes, to get D, you know T2 minus T1. It is in AP. So from any two consecutive term we can find out D. So T2 minus T1. T2 is 16 minus 12, which is 16 minus 12 is 4. So that is known as D. So I got D also. So D is equal to 4, A is 12, N is 24. Let us place the value. Let me write Tn is 24. So T24 is equal to A. A is what? 12. So 12 plus N. N is what? Yes, correct. 24 minus 1. And what is D? D is 4. So 4, 12 plus 24 minus 1 is 23 into 4, which can be written as 12 plus 4 3s are 12, carry 1, 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9, 92, 92 plus 12, 2 plus 2 4, 9 plus 1 10, 104. So 24th term will be 104. So we get here 104. Please note it down. Pause the video and you can note down. Okay, let us go for the next sum. Question number 2, fourth sum. Find the 19th term of an AP, and the AP is given 7, 13, 19, 25. Children, yes, this is T1, T2, T3 as you all know, and T4. Now it's easy for you to identify which term is the first, second, third and fourth, and the first term is nothing but A. So T1 is nothing but A. So here we have A is equal to 7. I want to get T19th. 19th term means I want to find out the T19th term. So as usual, yes, which formula I'll be using? Children, correct? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So n is here 19 and A. Let me write T19. What is A? A is 7. 7 plus n is, correct? Yes, 19. If here it is n, here also n. So if here it is 19, here also will be 19. 19 minus 1. And what is D? Let us find D. It's the given sequence is in AP. So any two consecutive term, if you find the difference, that will give you the value of T. So let us say T3 minus T2. Okay. That will be D, common difference. What is T3? T3 is 19. 19 minus T2. What is T2? 13. 19 minus 13. 13? 6. Calculation, yeah. 19 minus 13 is 6, correct. So 6, when I write 7 plus 19 minus 1 is 18 into 6. Here we have to multiply first, not to add, according to board mass. First is multiplication and then there is addition. So first we will go for multiplication and then we will add. So what we will get? 7 plus 18 into 6. 6 8s are 48. 6 1s are 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 108 plus 7 is 115. So T19th is 115. Children, you can pause the video and you can copy it down. Let us go for the next sum. What does the next sum says? We have to find out 27th term. 27th term of an AP, and the given AP is 9, 4, minus 1, minus 6, yes, minus 1, minus 6, minus 11, minus 1, minus 6 and minus 11. And I need to find out 27th term. So I can write here 27 question mark. For finding any term, the formula which we will be requiring is Tn. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. As you know, this will be T1, T2, yes children, T3, T4 and T5. T1 is nothing but A. We got the value of A. A is equal to 9. So n is equal to 27, because we want to find out T27 term, T27, and T27 is nothing but 27 is nothing but nth term. D value, any two consecutive term, T2 minus T1 I have taken. If you want, you can take other terms, T3 minus T2 or T4 minus T3. Here I am taking T2 minus T1. What is T2? 4 minus 9, that is minus 5. So I got D value as minus 5. Placing these values here, Tn, that is T27, is equal to A. What is A? 9 plus n is 27 minus 1 and D is minus 5. Multiply first 9 plus 27 minus 1, 26 into minus 5. What do I get? Minus 5 into 6, 30, carry 3, 5 to the 10, 10 plus 3, 13. This is minus 130. So 9 minus 130. 9 minus 130 is minus 121. So we get here minus 121. So what is T27th term? Minus 121. So this is T27th term, minus 121. Pause the video and copy it down. Let us check if any mistake. 9, 4, minus 1, minus 6, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. Tn is A plus n minus 1 into D. A is 9, n is 27 and D is T2 minus T1. So T2 is 4, minus 9 is minus 5. Okay. 26 into minus 5 into 26 is minus 130. 5 6 are 30. Carry 3. 5 2 are 10. 10 plus 3, 13. So 9 minus 130 is minus 121. Go for the next sum now. (3.2) question number 2, sixth sum. How many three-digit natural numbers are divisible by 5? Now children, it is okay, you can recollect the numbers and you can say how many numbers are there, three-digit numbers which are divisible by 5. Yeah, three-digit number starts 100. Yes, 100. Then 101, then 102, 103 and 104 and 999. But we are not interested in all the numbers which are three-digit. We are only interested in the numbers which are divisible by 5. Now here see 100. we have to choose the numbers. Which numbers are divisible by 5? Some numbers, okay? Now here 100 is divisible by 5 because 5 2s are 10 and then 0, okay, 100 I have taken. But 101 is not divisible by 5. So I will not take. 102 again is not divisible by 5. So I will not take 102. 103 is also not divisible by 5. 104 is also not divisible by 5. So after 104 what comes? 105. Yes, 105 is divisible by 5. 5 2s are 10 and 5 1s are. Then 106 is not because it's an even number and 5 is an odd number. 107 not, 108 not, 109 not, 110 is divisible. Let us go for the last 3-digit number. 991 not, 992 not, yes, 903, 993 not, 994 not, 995, yes, 995, then 996 not, 997 not, 998 not, 999 not. So 995 I feel. 995 is the last number which is divisible by 5. So the last number in 3-digit natural number which is divisible by 5 is 995. And the first number which is divisible by 5 of 3-digit number is 100. So we have 1, 2, 3 and this 995. But I have not written all the numbers. If I want I can write and count and tell. But by using the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Children, I can tell how many numbers are there which are divisible by 5. So you don't need to write each and every number and then count and tell which number, these are the numbers which are divisible by 5. You can use this formula simply. So here I have written the first term T1, the second term T2 and the third term T3 and the last term Tnth term, which I don't know what is the number of this. By using this I can tell you which number it is. Okay. Tn is 995. So let me write here Tn is equal to 995. A. What is A? Yes, correct, you all are. A is equal to 100. N I don't know, so I have to find out. That is what? How many? Question says means N. D I can find out. To get D, let us find here D. T2 minus T1. 105 minus 100 will give me 5. So D is 5. Place the values of D and A. And Tn, what is Tn? 995. Correct. What is A? A is 100. Plus N we need to find out. D is 5. So 100 plus, if 5 is outside the bracket, it will multiply with everything inside the bracket. 5 into n, 5n minus 5. 5n, 5 into 1, 5. 9, 9, 5. 100 minus 5 is 95 plus 5n and 995. So 95 will come here. It will be 995 minus 95, which is equal to 5n. 995 minus 95 is 900, is equal to 5n. So 5 will go down. 900 upon 5 is equal to 9. If we divide it, let me divide it here, or here I can divide 900 divided by 5. See, 5 ones are 5. 9 minus 5, 3. 0 bring down. 5. 6 are 30. and this 0, 160. So, sorry, it is not 160, it is 9 minus 5 is 4, 5 8 is 40, 0 0 and 0 comes here, 180. It is 180. So n is equal to 180. So there are 180 numbers between 100 to 999 which are divisible by 5. Again I repeat, there are 180 numbers between 100 to 999 which are divisible by 5. Okay children, we'll go for the next question now. For writing it down, you can pause the video and you can write it down. Now I'll be moving back to 7th sum. What does the 7th sum say? Find the 11th and the 21st term of an AP. Find the 11th and 21st term of AP. Not sorry, it's 11th and 21st term of an AP are 16 and 29. 16 and 29. And hence find the 41st term. And hence find 41st term. So it is given 11th and 21st term of an AP are 16 and 29. So 11th term is T11 is 16 and T21 is 29. So let us see what is T11. T11 is A plus. See, let us yes, first we will write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So if it is Tn is A plus n minus 1 into D, we can write T11 is equal to A plus. We are not having here A or D value, so that directly we can find 41st sum. We are only given the term, 11th term and 21st term. With the term 11th and 21st term, we can find out A and D. Once we get the value of A and D, then we can use the value of A and D for finding the 41st term. So T11 is equal to A plus 11 minus 1 into D, which can be A plus 16D. And what is T11th term? T11th term is 16. So I can write here 16. So what do I get? I get A plus 16D is equal to 16, the first equation. And 21st term is 29th. So T21 is equal to A plus 21 minus 1 into D. See, T21 is equal to A plus N 21 minus 1 and D. So what I get? A plus 20D. T21 is what? 29. I can write here A plus 20D is equal to 29. I can consider it as second equation. In simultaneous equation, you have learnt by eliminating one of the term, we can get the value of another term. So let us subtract. By subtracting second from first, or first from second, it depends. So a plus 16d is equal to 16 and a plus 20d is equal to 29. Subtracting means minus. So what do I get? A plus and a minus get cancelled. 16 minus 20d, you will get minus 4d. See, 16 sign is plus, 20 sign is minus now. So 16 minus 20 is minus 4d, and 29 minus 16 is 9 minus 6 is 3, and 2 minus 1 is 1, which is equal to d 13 upon minus 4. So we got the value of d, and we have to place the value of d in any one equation. Let me rub from here. What do I get? Placing value of d is equal to minus 13 upon 4 in equation 1 or 2. Let me place it in 1. A plus 16d is equal to 16. A plus 16 into, what is d? Minus 13 upon 4 is equal to 16. 4 4s are 16. A plus 4 into minus 13 minus 52 is equal to 16. So what do I get when I shift 52 this side? Okay, first I'll solve this minus and plus. A plus minus will become minus. 52 is equal to 16. Now 50, why it became minus? Because this is minus, this is plus, multiplication minus. 52 will shift here, and it will be A is equal to 16 plus 52, which is 6 plus 2, 8, 5 plus 1, 6. So A is equal to 68. So the first term is A, which is 68, and difference is 13 upon minus 4. Yeah, here also minus here, sorry, I'm sorry here. It's not minus, it's not plus here, minus, because 16 minus 29 is minus. So this value minus and minus will get cancelled, and d is equal to 13 upon 4. So here it will not be minus, it will be plus only. Then shifting this, it will become minus 16 minus 52 now. 52 minus 16, 12 minus 6 will be 6, 4 minus 1 will be 3, and sign of the greater number minus 36. It will be minus 36. So A is minus 36 and D is 13 upon 4. Place the value of A and D in now we want to find out 41st term. So if we want to find out 41st term, so let me write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, and I want to find out the 41st term. So T41 is equal to A. What is A value? A value is minus 36 plus 41 minus 1, because T41. So 41 minus 1, n. Now 41 minus D value 13 upon 4 which will be minus 36 plus 41 minus 1 is 40 into 13 upon 4. Cancel, it will be 10 minus 36 plus 13 into 10 is 130. Now 130 minus 36, children, it is so simple. 130 minus 36, 30 gone, out of 106, 94. So it will be 94. Sign of greater number plus. So T41 is 94. So T40 first term is 94. A value is minus 36. D value is 13 upon 4. Previously there was minus sign not eliminated. It was used again, I had used, so I corrected it here, and then we got 41st term. Let us move to the next sum, children. The next sum is how many? Yeah, it is 8th sum now. Which term of the AP, 8th sum, which term of AP, and the AP is minus 151, is minus 151, and AP is given here. The AP is 11, 8, 5, 2, 5 and 2. The AP is given 11, 8, 5, 2. Which term of this AP is minus 151? This is the AP. Which term of this AP is minus 151? So which term? Which term means Tn is given minus 151. So what is the number of this term? We know this is T1, its number is first term, its number is second term, its number is third term, and its number is fourth term. So what is the number of this term? Here it is Tn, but we don't know the number, so we want to find out that number. So T1 is 11, which is equal to A, and this is in AP. So difference, of course, T2 minus T1. T2 is 8, that is 8, let me write here, which is equal to D. 8 minus 11, 8 minus 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, minus 3. So difference is minus 3. We know A, we know also D. We don't know N. You know which formula we will be using? Yes, correct. Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. And Tn is what? Minus 151. Minus 151. A is minus 3 plus N we don't know. We want to find out. And D is A is 11 here. A is 11, sometime it happens. A is 11 and D value is minus 3. 11 plus 3 will be multiplied. Minus 3 into n, minus 3n. Minus 3 into minus 1, plus 3. So when I open the bracket, minus minus will be plus, minus plus will be minus. 11 minus 3n plus 3, and 11 plus 3 will be 14 minus 3n minus 151. So 14 will come here. It will be minus 151. 14 will come this side, it will become minus. 14 is equal to minus 3n. So minus minus will be minus only, but both the term will be added. 151 and 14, 4 plus 1 5, and 1 plus 5 6, and this is 165 minus 3n. Minus and minus will get cancelled. We have to divide 165 by 3. Yes children, you all divide it and give me. Okay, 3 5s are 15, 1 carry here, 3 5s are 15, n is equal to 55. So 55th term, if I divide it, 55. You want, I can divide it here. 165 divided by 3. 3 5s are 15. 6 minus 5, 1. Carry this 5. 3 5s are 15. So 55. So 55th term will be minus 151. So n is equal to 55. Now we will move to the 9th sum. And we end with the exercise. Question number 9. How many natural numbers from 10 to 250 are divisible by 4? Question number 9 says, how many natural numbers between 10 to 250 are divisible by 4? You can't count. AP's formulas are there. With the help of that, you can easily find out without actually counting the numbers which are there between 10 to 250. Now here the boundaries are given for us, 10 to 250. So between 10 to 250, first of all we will see the number 10, whether it is divisible by 4 or not. No, 10 is not entirely divisible by 4. We can take 11, not divisible, 12. Then 13 not, 14 not, 15 not, 16. After 16 we have 20 and so on. Go for the last term. 250 is not divisible by 4. If you want, I can do it here. 250. 4 5s are 20. 5. Then again not divisible. Then 249 not. 248, let us see. Okay. 4 6 are 24. 0. Bring 8 down. 4 2s are 8. 0. So 248 before 250 is divisible by 4. So the last term is 248. This can be known as Tnth term. How many number they are asking? That means between 10 to 25, how many number are divisible by 4? So that is, of course, everybody know what we have to find out. We have to find out n. So we want to find out n, and we will be using the formula Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now here we have a. This is first term, which is a, and n we don't know, we want to find out. D we can find from here. T2 minus T1, which is equal to D. T2 is 16 minus 12. 16 minus 12 is 4, which is equal to D. So we got D value as 4. I'll be using that D value here. And Tn we know, which is 248. 248. A is 12 plus n. N we want to find out, minus 1. D is 4 children. 4. Now 12 plus, multiply the number inside the bracket. 4n minus 4. 248. Now 12 minus 4 will be 8 plus 4n, 248. Now this, see, 8 will come here. So what will happen? 248 8 will come here, it will become minus. So 248 minus 8, and that side left is what? 4n. 248 minus 8 is 240 is equal to 4n. Now 4 will come down to divide this number because 4 is multiplied with n. So 240 upon 4 is equal to n. So 4 6 are 24. You want, I can do the division here. Children always have the habit of dividing so that you don't create any mistake. 4 6 are 24. I know many of you don't know the division. 0, so 60 terms. So n is equal to 60. So how many numbers are divisible by 4 between 10 to 250? There are 60. There are 60 numbers which are divisible by 4 between from 10 to 250. Now let us move on to the last question. You can pause the video and you can solve. Okay. What does the 10th sum says? 10th sum is also very easy. This is a very scoring, children. The 17th term of an AP. Yeah. 17th term of an AP is 7. Okay, let me write this. 17th term means T17 of an AP is means equal 7. More than the 10th term. More than the 10th term. 17th term of an AP is 7 more. 7 more than the 10th term, T10th. Find the common difference. Okay. See, what does the sum say? 17th term of an AP, 17th term of an AP is 7 more. More means plus than the 10th term. Find the common difference. Nothing is given and we have to find out the common difference. But the terms which are given will help us to find out the common difference. It is given T17. Again we have to use the formula, Tn formula. And everybody know by now what is Tn formula? Yes. Tn is equal to, yes children, A plus n minus 1 into D. So T17, if it is A plus n will be 17 minus 1 into D. So T17 is equal to A plus 17 minus 1, 16D. Okay, so we got T17, A plus 16D. It is given T10. T10, again use the same formula, A plus n means 10 minus 1 into D. So T10, A plus 10 minus 1, 9D. Okay. Now let us place these values over here. What will happen? T17 is A plus 16D, which is equal to 7 plus T10. T10 is what? A plus 9D. A plus 9D. Now you see A is equal this side and this A is that side. So both are having plus sign. Here also plus sign, here also plus sign. So they can get cancel. What is left? 16D, which is equal to 7 plus 9D. Now I'll shift this 9D here because this is D, this is number, this is D. So all D, let me bring one side. 16D minus 9D, which is equal to 7. 16D minus 9, which will be 7D. 7D is equal to 7. So 7D is equal to 7. To get the value of 7, I'll rub 7 from here, write it down. 7 and 7 get cancelled. So D is equal to 1. So what is the common difference? The common difference is 1. So common difference we got as 1. And we are done with exercise 3.2. Now in the next video we will go for exercise 3.3. Now question number 2, I'll be explaining of 3.2 in 3.3 exercise, because instead of, okay, let me explain you now children. Question number 2, initially, let me write it. There I have done a mistake by writing minus where there was no minus in that. We have to decide whether 3.2 question number 2, question number 1, sorry, question number 1, it is, I think, first sum. Yes. Decide whether the given sequence is in AP or not. Okay. The sequence is minus 12, minus 5, comma 2, comma 9, 16, 23. 9, 16, 23. And we were supposed to find out 20th term. In the first case, when I was explaining 3.2 question number 1, I think first or second question, in that, instead of writing here plus, I have written minus. So therefore, it couldn't be proved as an AP. So we have done it. It is not in AP, but now here it will be what it will be. See, minus 12, minus 5, 2, 9, 16, 23. This is T1, T2, T3, T4, T5 and T6. So we have to decide whether it is in AP or not. Formula is T2 minus T1. You can do yourself children. T2 is minus 5 minus T1 minus 12. What I am getting? Minus 5 minus minus plus 12, which is equal to 7. Sign of the greater number. Now let us do this. T3 minus T3 minus T2. T3 is 2 minus T3 is minus 5. T3 minus T2 minus 5. So minus minus become plus. 2 plus 5 is 7. Now let us go for T4 and T3. So T4 minus T3, what I am getting? T4 is 9 minus 2, which is equal to 7. We can go for T5 minus T4. T5 is 16 minus T4, which is 9. 16 minus 9 is 7. So every time when I take any two consecutive term, the difference is same. See, 7, 7, 7, 7. So the given sequence is in AP. So I can say the sequence is in AP. Sequence is in AP, children. Earlier we never got it in AP because there was minus. Now hence as it is in AP, so we have to find out the T20th term. So it is very easy to find out. You can do it yourself. Yes, if you try. Now after doing 3.2 exercise, you can find out. Okay, see. For finding T20 term, yes, which formula I'll be using? Now everyone can answer. Yes, Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, correct? So in place of Tn, I'll write T20. A is, yes, what is A? A is minus 12. Yes, A is minus 12 plus n is 20 minus 1 D. Common difference. Let us find common difference. The common difference we have got 7. So minus 12 plus 19 into 7 minus 12. 63. 7 nines are 6 carry. 7 ones are 7. 7 8. 8 5 13. 133. So minus 12 plus 133. If I do minus 133 and 12 minus 3 minus 2 1. 3 minus 1 2. 121. So T20th term. T20th term is 121. So we end with 3.2 exercise and we will go for the 3.3 exercise in the next video. Thank you, children.